to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And while you're at it, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the politics and BS. I'm sorry. When I saw this story, I actually laughed. And I'm not laughing because of if anyone got hurt. I hope and pray that they're going to be all right. But people are angry, and the fact that people are going to these lengths to show their anger, I'm really not surprised. But like I told you guys, I'm not getting out in anybody's streets and protesting anything because my protest was in the voting booth when I voted for Kamala Harris. And I was trying to encourage as many people as I could to do the same thing. But unfortunately, a lot of people have effed around and now they're finding out. So, Molotov cocktails and weapons used to destroy Tesla cars at Las Vegas facility, police say. Las Vegas police are searching for a suspect after several cars were set ablaze at a Tesla service center Tuesday morning. At least five Tesla vehicles were damaged in what police are calling a targeted attack at a Tesla collision center, including two cars that were entirely engulfed in flames. In a statement released Tuesday afternoon, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said they received several reports of flames at the collision center around 2:45 a.m. local time. When they responded, officers allegedly found the word resist spray painted in red on the building and several cars on fire. The department's counterterrorism detectives responded to the scene, where they learned a person dressed in all black had approached the building wielding what officials believe to have been a weapon and multiple Molotov cocktails. And for those that don't know, a Molotov cocktail, it is something that is used to start a fire. So it was found unused in a vehicle during the investigation, at least one, the department said during a press briefing. Police believe the suspect shot at the cars at least three times, in addition to using the improvised explosives to start the fires. Listen, people are angry, all right? I'm going to share my screen because I'm just going to share a little bit of the video. All right, guys.
These are brand new. Still have the covers on the car seats.
We got the Tesla before Elon went crazy. I was like, come on, man. It's childish, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna change? Elon's his own man. This has no effect on him. This affects our community in Seattle, though.
Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists
I will
because
do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company.
My message to anyone who's thinking of buying a Tesla: don't put your money towards this extremism and division of society. Please don't buy a Tesla.
All right, guys. So you saw that, and I like the message at the end where I don't know if you could see it in its entirety, but they were dragging a message in the sand that said "Don't buy a Tesla," and then it had a picture of Elon Musk doing the Nazi salute. I get it. I get that people are angry and frustrated, and unfortunately, just like in past times, this is really nothing different than a riot, right? They destroy things to show their frustration. I am not one of those people that would ever do that. Well, I'm just going to say, I don't think I would ever do anything like that. People could always say what they would never do until they're in a position where I would hope that I would never get to the place where I would feel like I would do that. But we know that some people don't know how to handle their anger. And to hear this orange fool 45/47 say that anyone that's targeting that company, they're going to label them a domestic terrorist and they're going to go after them because they're targeting a great American company. What about the fact that you and Elon Musk, who bought and paid for your orange ass, you're targeting great Americans? You're targeting people that have been in this country for years, whether they were in this country legally or illegally, because there are some people that have been deported recently who were here on legal visas. I don't know if you guys been seeing those stories, but there's a lot of things that are going on right now, and some people feel like, well, it ain't me, it's not affecting my house, so I don't care because they shouldn't have voted for that man, and now this is what they're getting. And yeah, there are a lot of people who effed around and are finding out, but like I told you guys, I am one of those people where I do have a heart, I do have compassion. And also, I just can't outright think that way because unfortunately, the people who voted for this, it's not just affecting the people that voted for this. So I can't just say, oh, well, not my problem, not my monkey, not my show, because it is affecting a lot of us. My husband's a military veteran. My husband is a disabled veteran. I'm having to deal with Department of Veterans Affairs, and this stuff concerns me too. But me going out and destroying Teslas is not going to change the situation. But I understand why a lot of people are doing it. They're showing their anger and their frustration to let them know, like, you're targeting great Americans. You're targeting people who are on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, people who are on government subsidies, that they're not hurting you. Why don't they just make the people who make the most money pay the taxes that they are supposed to be paid, not just making them pay more? But one of the reasons why the country is always in a freaking deficit and it will never change is because they're always doing tax cuts for the rich. They don't ever want to pay what they should be paying or what the tax rates are. They always want to lower the tax rates, tax cuts, tax cuts, tax cuts, but yet they want to take away from the least of these. And that is so far from the Christian values that a lot of these so-called Christians, or like I'm calling them these days, these hypocristians, or claiming that this country is a Christian nation. It's far from that. This has never been a Christian nation. This is a country that will rob from the poor to give to the rich. That is definitely not the way Jesus was operating. And I've said this before too. A lot of these people who claim to be Christians, these white Christian nationalists, if Jesus was actually here right now, they would probably be deporting him. They probably have him locked up in prison because he doesn't look like them. I know that there have been a lot of artists that have created Jesus to look like this white man with blonde hair or brunette. Sometimes they have the brunette paintings and pictures with, hazel eyes or blue eyes or whatever. But listen, I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole right now, but I understand the frustration. A lot of people are angry and they're showing their anger and their frustration. And unfortunately, a lot of good people are going to get hurt. But I believe that there are some people that are going to try to hurt the people that are hurting the good people, or doing their best to try to hurt the good people. Mark my words. I am not encouraging it, but I'm just saying that I don't see this dying down. Unfortunately, doing things like this is not going to make them back down. The only thing that makes those people back down is when they're losing their money, which is their God. Money is their God. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about people destroying these Teslas. Let me know what you think about 45 flat slash 47 saying he's coming after the people that are targeting this great American company. Bull crap. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful. And now I'm going to say bye.